tell you what, during this time of the year, I feel like I just cannot get the kitchen clean because I am using it so much. Hey, thanks for joining me, friends. This is Melissa with This Tailor-Made Life, and I'm just homesteading like a city girl here in the suburbs, and I'm going to take you along for the day today, well, at least some of it. You know, like I said, I haven't had a shower yet, so we will need to do that at some point. So I still not feeling 100% today. That's why I'm doing the castor oil pack to support my liver and then to detox. It really helped yesterday when I did that. I'll probably sit out in the sun for 20 minutes, do a detox bath with apple cider vinegar, and that seems to be the one. Some people do apple cider vinegar, some people do Epsom salt and baking soda, and hydrogen peroxide. I have done both right now. The apple cider vinegar seems to work a little bit better at calming my skin, so with the detox, I definitely want that. I need to clean my kitchen as well. I just had coffee, made my tea. So that's the first thing I do in the morning. And so we're done with all this. I'm going to put this away and get this area cleaned up. And then I've got my sourdough that I fed last night. So I am going to make some sourdough bread. And then these are my pickles. My lacto-fermented pickles. So see, that didn't take very long at all. Okay. These are seeds I need to take care of, which I will just go ahead and do.
So what I did, I have the seeds that are that came from the melon. I put them in water to let them soak and ferment for several days on the counter. I did cover them with a paper towel so that bugs wouldn't get into it. And then what I'm doing here is just rinsing off any of the excess juices, and then I will dry them and save them. There's an excellent book called Seed to Seed, and it tells you how to save the seeds from many different plants so that you can grow the seeds or grow the plants year after year after year. It's an excellent book, and I'll link it in the description.
And then I just put these seeds on some parchment to air dry. There we go. So these seeds I'm saving, and we will plant them in years to come. So, okay, so I'm going to set those in a cool, dry place, which for today is my oven. Also, during this time of year, I keep my dehydrator outside of the kitchen just because I don't have a lot of counter space. So I put parsley and basil in here last night, and it is not ready. So I'm going to restart that, and I'm going to only put it for, it doesn't need that much longer, so I'm only going to put it for 4 hours. Okay, and then we'll come back and check on that later. And then I need to fold laundry and vacuum. Yeah. Okay, so folding it is. And a lot of the stuff on this table I'm just trying to get all of the things that I want to talk about on the YouTube channel. I want to get that organized. So a lot of this I just had laid out. Just try and figure out exactly what order I want to talk about things. So normally this table isn't this big and it isn't this, doesn't have as much stuff on it. So, but right now it does. So this is kind of like the never-ending chore is folding towels, right? That's okay. I don't mind it. And I usually bring it out here because I don't have a very big laundry room, so it's a lot easier to set the basket here, and a lot of times too, I'll you know, if I'm cooking in the kitchen, I want to be able to keep an eye on whatever's in there. So the kitchen's just right there. I am sweating so much today. I am still taking really high doses of garlic, and so that can cause you to sweat a lot. But I am noticing a difference in how I feel. That underlying candida issue seems to be getting better with that, and the Hulda Clark cleanse that I'm still doing. I had a friend last night call me. She got like 50 pounds of peaches, and she called me last night and we talked through what she was going to do to preserve those, and I just love that. I love to be able to learn new things with my friends. And so she texted me today with her picture of her peaches, and she did a fabulous job. So I'm excited for her. Okay. So next time I go upstairs, I will take those. Okay, let's go put this stuff away. Okay. So there we go. You know, here's a tip. So with canning, I feel like I'm always using towels. So I have my good towels and I have my towels that I use for canning, because I'm always cleaning off counters, and when I make my coffee or my tea, I don't want to stain the counter, so I put these towels that I don't care if they get stained. And then these are my good towels, the ones I don't want to get stained. Then the other thing too is that I try not to use paper towels. So I actually have paper towels, but I also have dishcloths that I use in place of paper towels. So these are just like old, here I'll show you. These were like old bar towels and stuff like that, but also my kids' washcloths when they were little. I just reuse those here too. So, and the little baby washcloths. So those are all my dishcloths. Anything I need to wipe off counters, clean counters, whatever. When I clean off counters, I use that. So this, okay, so I just watered my garden with the water that came from this container, and I watered all of my tomatoes. I was able to water all my tomatoes. So I've got 3 different raised beds. This, the water that was in here was about up to here, and that I watered all of one of my beds. So that's why I don't just throw that down the drain. Okay, and now the kitchen is clean. Good job, me. Okay, I think I'm gonna go upstairs and take the laundry upstairs and take my detox bath. See you afterwards. So I am now in my office and I am editing my next video. See? This is what this will be my corn fermentation. So that's what I'm gonna work on, editing that. And then I just got a call from my son and he is gonna be over, so I'll get to see him tonight, which I'm excited about. I have 3 kids. They're all adults. And the younger 2 are twins. And they'll be going back to college here soon. So I'm excited to get to see at least one of them. So, and then I just noticed I have a white dog. In case you haven't seen my Bo, he is white. And I have painted wood steps, and there's a lot of white dog hair on those, so you may get to see me sweeping the stairs. So I found for me it's just easier to sweep down the stairs. Oh, and there goes the culprit. Hi. Go on. Go on. And you can see, I don't know if you can see the white hair, but so this stairway, go on. This stairway, it used to, I don't know if you can see the carpet here, but it used to have carpeting all the way down it. And I built this house 25 years ago. Well, actually 27 maybe. And everything was carpeted, and the carpet was white because I didn't have children then. And over the years, and I have 3 dogs and 4 dogs over the 27 years. So anyway, all that to say, my boys pulled the carpet off the stairs, and then I meticulously painted all of this. But I'm super happy with the way it turned out. And it all it cost me was paint, so that was super cool. And I'll vacuum all this when I get down to the bottom. So I'm not sure what all this is. I may need to do some touch-up painting. So with his nails, he can scratch up things. Stairs look really good. I'm really happy with the way that they turned out. And I've had a lot of compliments on them too, so that's nice. And the reason that I painted the tops is because it's just I ended up having to fill it. And the reason I painted is because it's not solid wood. It's just like, it's a really cheap wood. And I thought that this made it look nicer, so. And I painted it about a year ago, and I probably need to come back in here and do some touch-ups. But all in all, it's held up really well. I think I ended up doing 2 or 3 coats on the stairs, but I'm happy with the way it turned out, so. Okay, now I need to vacuum all of the downstairs. Hey, stinker. And I'm gonna check on the video here. It's taking forever to upload. Okay, we're good. Okay. I think the stairs turned out pretty good, and the tread and the handles on both sides, they match the mantle. So, okay, now I just need to clean down here. You hear the storm coming? Okay, no jumps. No jumps. I don't know what you want, you goof. I don't know what you want, bud. I do know that these bits and pieces need to go in the trash. Do you need to go outside? Okay. So sweeping is done. Now I'm gonna check the dehydrator. Yep, their parsley is done, and yeah, the basil's not done yet. So I'm gonna take the parsley off and leave the basil on for another hour. What you doing? Is it gonna storm? When it storms, he comes in here and he sits between the water heater and the air conditioner. What's going on? Is it gonna storm? While I'm in here, I wanted to show you my drying herbs. Got basil, dill. No, that's not dill. No, is it dill? Yeah, it's dill. And the coriander, which would have been the cilantro. And this is, it's ready to harvest. And then we've got all of these herbs that are almost ready to harvest. Right now I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do in this corner, because I love being able to have like my own spice rack, but it's getting kind of cluttered over there. I do have that little shelf and that makes it nice, but I'm thinking I may just want like a shelf. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't have enough room in my pantry right now, so I'm just trying to think of creative ways to be able to store. When you're creating your own pantry, there is the issue of storage. So there's that. Okay. So then the next question is, okay, so well, Melissa, what do you do with your herbs when they come off the dehydrator? And that is a great question. them on a piece of parchment. Well, actually, let's do this. I store a lot of stuff in my oven. So after I'm done baking, I will throw in these eggs and any other herbs and let them condition for 10 minutes. So I saved my eggs, my eggshells. I'm not sure what I'm saving them for yet, but I know that I'm going to use them, so I'm saving them and I'm cleaning them so that I won't have to clean them later. But this is kind of what I'm doing. And then I put them in my mortar and pestle and just break them down really good. And I always use the canning funnel because if I don't, I'll make a mess. Isn't that beautiful? I already have my chives. And so what I do with the chives, oh, that smells good, is I will typically use my scissors I hold my hand over it like this and then put the scissors in like this. They don't pop out as much. Okay, so there they are. What I was saying was typically I dehydrate chives in the oven on a piece of parchment, just because it just it seems to do better that way. And this is the parsley from the dehydrator. Taking this and putting it in the blender. Out the stems. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Just picking out the big stems. And this is why I like to use the parchment paper also, because it makes it really easy. And there you go. Now, if I was going to, if I was putting this in my pantry, like to put it on, if I was putting this in my pantry for long-term storage, I would condition it for 10 minutes in the oven, but I'm going to use this and it's not full yet. So, you know, I mean, I'm just saying I'm just going to put it on my shelf. So here we go. There it goes. This one's empty. That helps. These can go into the, well, that looks a little bit more organized. And these are my zucchini chips, my dehydrated melon. I only have 2 more pieces of that. And then my dehydrated tomatoes. So those are my snacks. So, you know, thanks for coming along with me today. I need to go upstairs and check on some more of my videos to see if they've uploaded. But, you know, we got quite a bit done today. So thanks for joining me. If you liked what you saw today and would like to see more of it, let me know. If there's something in particular that you find interesting, leave a comment. I would love to know what you're interested in. There are so many things that I do. And also I'll be posting a video on how to get started taking care of your body as well. So there's just so many things that I'm doing right now. I just thank you so much for joining me today and for taking time out to spend time with me and watch this video. And I just pray it's a blessing to you, and that that you got something out of all of this, even if it's just to know that you're not alone in the daily mundane, that we all have it, and that we can choose joy in the midst of the mundane. So there's always something I try to add and to learn. I may make sourdough. If so, I may just make that another video. It just depends on what I end up doing. So yeah, well, you have a great day. And again, subscribe if you want to get more videos. And hopefully I'll see you again on the next video.